Mankind has been wearing bracelets for thousands of years, for adornment, as symbols of wealth, prestige, friendship, love, and anything there in between. Through the millenniums, silhouettes and designs have developed into the refined favorites of today. This is an exciting lesson where you'll learn about some of the most popular bracelet categories in contemporary jewelry, through amazing recent and vintage pieces made by some of the world's leading fine and high jewelers. So let's dive in. Cuffs. The cuff bracelet dates back to ancient Egyptian, Mayan, and Incan civilizations. In the very beginning, most were made in silver, gold, and glass, often decorated with stones. Rigid cuffs without mechanism. These are cuffs with an opening space just big enough for the wrist to slide inside, and small enough for the bracelet not to fall off. It sounds like a paradox, I know, but it does work if the fit is right. They're popular in any width, from slim to wide. Many are pretty thin, so they can be squeezed tighter around the wrist if needed. In fact, they're also called squeeze cuffs. This type of cuff is excellent for making sculptural pieces, because there aren't any restraints for mechanisms. This beauty in black and white gold, diamonds, pink sapphires, and precious stones comes from British designer Solange's collection. Like all her pieces, it's made for the creative at heart. She's been praised all over the globe for her aesthetic approach during 30 years at the cutting edge of design. The only rule Solange applies to every single jewel she creates is to subvert the expectations of how precious stones and metals should be combined. You can find her jewelry featured in the permanent collections of the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, as well as Les Arts Décoratifs and at the Louvre Museum in Paris. Open cuffs with mechanisms. These cuffs have an opening space either on top or at the bottom, depending on the look you want to achieve. Cuffs with the opening on top are great for designs that use them as focal points, while cuffs with the opening at the bottom are perfect for styles with your design feature on top and a bottom that's lighter and more airy. This piece in yellow and white gold with diamonds comes from Buccellati's high jewelry collection and is made with the world-famous style and craftsmanship of the brand, founded by Mario Buccellati in Milan in 1919. Here you can see their signature engravings, ornato around the diamond bezels, and the rigato engraving on the yellow gold surface, which makes the metal shimmer like pure silk. Their intricate jewelry making techniques are borrowed from 5 centuries of Italian art, a distinctive style recalling the glamour of the past while still remaining relevant today. Flex cuffs. A flex cuff is made with many small elements, allowing it to move and flex open and closed. Each jewelry house has its own method and secret tricks to connect the pieces together for seamless movement. Flex cuffs can be made wide or very delicate. Flex cuffs without mechanism. These are clever little things. Cuffs like these are made with precious metal tubes with a very fine opening inside, allowing the bracelets to flex open and then return into their original shape without any mechanism. Sounds like magic, doesn't it? Full closure cuffs. This type of cuff is closed all around the wrist and needs an opening mechanism if the fit is tight. Many are made with a hinge that flips open on one side and closes on the opposite side. Those are also called hinge cuffs. Full closure cuffs can be anything from bold to very slim and perfect for delicate precious silhouettes. Adding a mechanism to a cuff with a semi-precious stone body is complicated, requiring great craftsmanship, and is much more expensive than adding a mechanism to metal. These beauties are inspired by the Maltese cross cuffs designed by Fulco di Verdura in 1935 for his friend Coco Chanel. She fell in love with them and made them part of her signature style. turning them into some of the most famous bracelets of the 20th century. Verdura came to America in 1934, where he gained huge fame designing for some of the biggest movie stars of the time. His brand is just as important today, with more than 10,000 original sketches and contemporary collections that carry on Verdura's legacy. Full closure cuffs that can open without a mechanism. This is a fun solution for delicate cuffs with casual chic looks, where the bracelets open and close with a hook by slightly pushing the metal. Fine jewelers always make the hook an integral part of the design. Chain bracelets. These bracelets have been around since around 2600 BC. The oldest ones were found in ancient Babylonia in the tomb of Queen Puabi, enriched with lapis and carnelians. She used them as necklaces, bracelets, and belts, a real fashionista of her time. The link chain has a beautiful symbolism, representing eternal love and the infinite connection without beginning or end. There are many different types of chains in contemporary jewelry. Some were roots in traditional antique styles, and some completely new. Most fine and high jewelers custom make their link chain with their own distinctive design. The iconic links in this Hermes bracelet were created in 1938 when Robert Dumas, a member of the Hermes family, decided to take inspiration from a ship anchor chain to design a bracelet. This link design is still a big part of their collection today and has exploded into silhouettes way beyond the bracelet. Verdura's oval link bracelet has a rope motif that's a prominent feature in his jewelry designs. Verdura grew up in Sicily, where he spent his summers at the beach, watching fishermen haul their catches in from the water and mend their nets on the shore. Link bracelets are popular in pure metal, encrusted with stones, or combined with alternative materials like horn, wood, ceramic, or stone. With personalized links, you can create really great statement pieces to be worn with jeans and a t-shirt, or to the red carpet. The curb link. This famous link chain was designed by Verdura in the 1930s and became epic movie star Greta Garbo's favorite bracelet chain. She used to wear one on each wrist and was rarely seen without them. Wrap bracelets. Wraps are popular for their casual chic look and versatility. By adding several clasps, you can create great styles with multiple uses. People love this stuff. Petite and delicate chain bracelets. Delicate link chains are great for fine bracelet styles, combined with one or a few precious elements. They're really popular in contemporary jewelry. Most are made with industrial chains with personalized precious elements and clasps. Multiple rows. Combining multiple chains together has been a hit since antique times. It gives you endless creative possibilities to create fluid, layered looks, in metal or combined with stones or alternative materials like wood or ceramic. Dense chain bracelets. There are also denser chains, like this iconic hand-woven chain from John Hardy. It's made with a range of different widths, metal, and clasp colors, which people love to stack. It's part of the signature collection of the brand and developed into a wide range of jewelry silhouettes. Personalized clasps. In designer jewelry, especially in fine and high jewelry, it's important to personalize clasps, whether they're for opening price points or very exclusive pieces. It can be custom making a new mechanism, or giving a personal touch to an already known mechanism or clasp type. As a designer, your power lies in coming up with beautiful, clever solutions. Your employer and customers will be expecting and appreciating it. ID bracelets. The first ID bracelets were worn by American soldiers during World War II as part of their uniform. In the beginning, they were strips of bent metal on a chain, engraved with name, rank, and serial number, used to identify them if they were badly hurt or killed during service. During the 1940s, ID bracelets began to be worn as jewelry, and in the 1970s, they became a wildly spread fashion trend. Coils. Coils are awesome pieces of jewelry, with a movement that seems like magic. Just like flex cuffs, they're built with many little elements and a flexible heart. A well-engineered coil can be pulled open and always return into its original shape when you let go. Coils can have different volumes, from large to very fine and delicate. This sensual coil from Marina B is called Trisolina, designed by creative director Guy Bedarida, one of the most talented designers I've ever met. During most of my years at John Hardy, Guy was the creative director there and an incredible mentor to me. Marina B was founded in 1976 by Marina Bulgari, a member of the famous Bulgari family. She quickly became world-renowned for her unique style, and in present day, Guy Bedarida, who's designed for some of the most prestigious jewelry companies in the world, brings the brand into the right now, with beautifully fitting collections that continue to embrace Marina's innovative aesthetic. John Hardy is also known for their coils and state-of-the-art engineering techniques. Their motifs are inspired by Bali and the island's jewelry-making traditions. This coil is part of their bamboo collection, and with each piece bought, bamboo trees are planted to help the local communities and our planet. Since John Hardy was founded in 1975, it's been dedicated to handcrafted jewelry, their artisans, and sustainable luxury business practices. When I first discovered the company and met the people behind it, I fell completely in love and thought, wow, this is where I want to work one day. It took me years to get there, but when I finally did and joined them in Bali to run the design team for the women's collection, it turned out to be one of the most incredible experiences of my life. This is the view from what used to be my office, the design center. These coils are part of Carolina Bucci's signature collection, called Kiss. Each bracelet is made with a single coil of 18-karat gold, worked to create a fluid silhouette. Carolina encourages our customers to wear them casually, even at formal occasions, and styled with a free spirit. Tennis bracelets. A tennis bracelet is made with a single row of precious stones, so why in the world would it be called a tennis? The term was born when Chris Evert, a professional tennis player from the US, broke her diamond bracelet during a match in the US Open. The diamonds fell all over the place and the match was stopped until all the gems were recovered. Jewelers quickly adopted the term tennis bracelet, which has been a household name for a single row diamond bracelet ever since. Tennis bracelets are also called line bracelets. While a traditional tennis bracelet is made with precious stones, there are also options with semi-precious gems. A tennis is made with a single row of stones softly linked together. The most classic ones are round white diamonds. Charms bracelets. The first charm bracelets were worn as talismans to scare off bad spirits or bad luck by Babylonians, Assyrians, Persians, and Hittites in 600 to 400 BC. Let's have a look at the major milestones in their long history. The ancient Egyptians used to wear charms as symbols of faith and good luck. During the Roman Empire, Christians would carry tiny fish charms in their clothes to prove themselves to other Christians. Jewish scholars wore tiny passages of Jewish law and put them in amulets around their necks to keep close at all times. Medieval knights wore charms for protection in battle. Queen Victoria loved to wear and give away charms bracelets, and was the one who turned them into a fashion trend among the European aristocrats during her time. When her great love Prince Albert died, she made mourning charms which quickly became popular with lockets of hair and miniature portraits of the deceased. Today, these charming bracelets are made in lots of fun, creative ways. From classics revisited with link chains and collectible detachable charms, or pendants that are connected to a chain, to colorful new styles. Toggle bracelets. The toggle bracelet gets its name from the clasp, which is made with a metal bar that slides through a link. Toggles can be personalized into any design and shape you'd like. The important thing to keep in mind is that the metal bar needs to be long enough in proportion to the link to make sure that it doesn't slide off when the bracelet is worn. Modular bracelets. Modular bracelets have been around for a really long time. They're made with modules joined together and offer endless creative possibilities. They're also great for reversible looks, which customers love. I mean, who doesn't like to have 2 jewels for the price of 1? Marina B's modular reversible bracelet in yellow, gold and diamond is called trina, which means lace in Italian. In these stylish cuffs, Italian designer Federica Rettore incorporates worn and semi-precious stones, with gold, silver and diamonds. Her designs are inspired by nature, what the sea reveals, the contrast of colors and natural elements, and the charm of stones and their healing energies. Stone intense bracelets. Stone intense bracelets are very popular in jewelry and are made in many different styles. They're great for precious color pops. Bangles. Bangles are rigid bracelets without a mechanism, dating back to 2600 BC. They have a hole big enough to easily slide on and off the wrist when your hand is closed. Ancient bangles were often made from terracotta, rock, shells, copper, and glass. In fine jewelry today, they're made with precious metals, stones, and alternative materials like wood or horn. In China, jade bangles are big business. Many parents give their daughters or son jade bracelets to remind them of their parents' love and protection. There are strong ancient beliefs associated with the power of jade to protect. In China, jade is regarded as a symbol of the beautiful and precious, of courage, compassion, modesty, wisdom, and justice. Leather and cord bracelets. Since ancient times, people have collected materials found in their surroundings for adornment, making the tradition to use leather and natural cords almost as old as time. Today you'll find many different types of high-quality leathers and cords in fine jewelry. Many of these pieces have one or a few precious elements, like a pendant or a clasp, while the rest is leather or cord. This allows for fun, colorful looks at great price points. There are many ways you can make your leather or cord bracelets refined. Here are 2 examples. The bracelet with the 2 dragons opens by opening the mouth of one of the dragons, while the white bracelet opens by pulling the ring out of the tiger's mouth. Pretty cool, right? Curing every detail is key in fine and high jewelry, including pieces at opening price points. Mesh bracelets. A mesh bracelet is made from a woven or delicately interlinked mesh. Popular clasps are bars or buckles. Most mesh in jewelry is made from metal, while some is more intricate, like the signature work of Carolina Bucci. Carolina Bucci has modernized a centuries-old Florentine tradition to weave 18K gold chains and silk threads, creating gorgeous subtle variations in density, color, and shine. Getting familiar with clasps and findings. As a designer, it's important that you have some knowledge about the different types of clasps, chains, and findings available on the market. Here are names of some great reliable producers of high-quality products. Most of these companies can also custom make things for you. Colpo in Siglio, Rode, chauffeur, and armbrust. The Italian leather fair Linea Pelle is great for finding leather cords and straps. Also, at the jewelry trade fairs, you'll find a large number of vendors for any type of jewelry finding you'll need. Sizing. Bracelet, cuff, bangle, and coil sizes vary from company to company. They also vary from country to country. For example, a size M in America is usually the equivalent of a size L in Asia. Let's have a look at some American and European women's industry standards to give you an idea. Oval cuffs with a mechanism. Size S is 4.9 by 5.7 centimeters. Size M is 5.4 by 6.3 centimeters. Size L is 6 by 7 centimeters. Oval no mechanism cuffs. The sizes are the same as the above, with an opening space of around 2.5 centimeters. Rigid oval no mechanism cuffs. The sizes are the same as the above, with an opening space of around 2.5 centimeters. Round flex cuffs and coils. Size small is 5.3 centimeters, medium is 5.6, and size large is 6 centimeters. Round bangles without a mechanism. XS is 54 millimeters. Size S, 57.2 millimeter. M, 60.3 millimeter. Medium to large, 63.5 millimeter. Large, 66.7 millimeter. Large to XL, 69.9 millimeter. XL, 73 millimeters. XXL, 76.2 millimeters. Fine chain bracelets. Size extra small is 12 centimeters. Size small, 15 centimeters. Size small to medium, 16 centimeters. Medium, 17 centimeters. Medium to large, 18 centimeters. Large, 19 centimeters. Large to extra large is 20 centimeters. And extra large, 21 centimeters. Keep in mind that the thicker a bracelet is, the longer it needs to be to have the same inside diameter as a fine bracelet. When you design for a company, you're usually only required to draw bracelets and cuffs in size medium. If you want to design them for yourself or for your own collection, it's a good idea to get a bracelet sizer, which is a cone with the various bracelet sizes marked out in centimeters and inches. Important takeaways. Here are some more crucial things to keep in mind when you design bracelets. They're great for layering. When designing, think about how your customers can stack and wear them together, how you can create styles for them to collect. A clever solution for soft chain bracelets is to make the sizes adjustable. It can create more dynamic looks and make the sizing more versatile. Always think about how you can personalize and integrate the clasps of your soft bracelets. It can be anything from personalizing already known types of clasps, coming up with completely new, innovative solutions. Versatility is important. Think about how you can offer it in your designs. Let your imagination run free. The inside and backs are almost as important as the outside of the pieces in fine and high jewelry, where every detail is cured. Most metal cuffs, if they have a bit of thickness, are hollow inside. Otherwise, it would be really heavy and much more expensive. A back grill is a metal lining, often pierced, that creates a beautiful light finishing inside. Back grills aren't just made for cuffs, but also for rings, pendants, necklaces, earrings, and brooches. Another trademark of John Hardy are their special back grills depicting scenes from Bellamy's life. To take full advantage of this lesson, download the handbook to reference whenever you need to. It contains all of the useful information in this video and lots of beautiful images.